Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fizzle Streams. Today, we're going to be checking out some more Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, continuing where we left off to try and hunt down Surt, the god of fire. I'm actually gonna real quick adjust. Actually, I think that should be fine. That's loading. I have a text I gotta check out real quick. Alright. Cool. Alright. Hey guys, how's it going tonight? Let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted at all, either way. And, we gotta head towards Surt's area, which was over through the right door, I'm pretty sure. 90% sure we went through the left door last time, so... That's definitely a creepy looking face.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see. But there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Sorry. Feeling a little under the weather. But we're here. Yes, this is definitely the area I hadn't gone to yet. So kind of curious as to how long this game is actually going to be. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Came out of nowhere. Come on. Friend tier of Mork is playing this game. Good to know. Glad he's enjoying it. It seems really, really cool. Alright. I really like the world building and the design and everything to it.
She finished him.
Ow.
Go.
Oh jeez. He tried to come out of nowhere. Oh, no! Ow. That you actually managed to come out of nowhere. No, stop. Okay. Oh, Jesus. No! No, God. We're off to a good start.
Finish this. Finish this. They're winning.
No! Are you kidding me?
Get up quickly. Get up.
Damn it. We're off to a great start. Okay. Whatever. This is fine. So it just starts us from the beginning of this area, and the darkness spreads through my arm a little bit. It's fine. We'll be fine. Just gotta make sure I don't fuck up anymore. I just gotta bloop bloop from Steam. Hold on. apparently one of my other friends learned out the hard way that if he doesn't log into his Stellaris account, it messes up your save games. So that's good. Rotten time. Yep. Alright. I didn't realize I was that close to death. I knew I was pretty injured, but I didn't realize one more was gonna kill me like that. Let's go this way real quick first. I guess there's nothing extra to find over here. Just dead bodies. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh. Can't believe I managed to dodge out of the way of that one.
Find a good position. Don't let them surround you. Quick, behind you.
Ow. Ow.
Behind you. Can't do
Ow. Damn it. There we go.
Finish this. End it now. Watch out. Fight. Watch out. He's stronger than you.
No! Oh, good, there's more of them. So, my mirror thing is glowing now, and I don't know why. Oh, that was too close. No! No! Are you kidding me?
Get up quick.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
It's not over.
Oh!
It's not over.
I actually can dodge. Alright. Even when you're on the ground, you can still dodge. You just gotta make sure you time it right. Or, you know, repeatedly press the A button.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Okay, better. It says it's Tyr Morkthajarta, not from Orc, apparently. Fair enough. Okay, let's open this door now.
It's the secret.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
I guess I need to go elsewhere before I can go through there. Maybe that's what's over here. Maybe that's what these dead bodies are. I have to... Or go up that way, maybe? Yeah, I think I gotta go up this way to the right here. That's a lot of dead, burnt bodies.
Focus. Now.
Alright, now I gotta find one that looks like that rune there, which might be down here. I think it's this one here. No?
Are they screaming?
Where's that room? Presumably it's not going to be right next to the door. It's got to be elsewhere in this area. I just got to find it.
Are they screaming?
The screams will help me, so I'm guessing when I get closer to the area that I need to be in, I'll hear screaming. No? I hear the screaming this direction, but I can't go any further in that direction. I know I gotta follow the screams, but... There we go. Okay. I just wasn't in the right spot.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Will you let me through then, please? There we go. The high hill crucifix.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Well, there's a nice roaring bonfire there. Figured looking up at the corpse would fill the rune center. Yeah, that's what I thought at first too, but it was a secondary, like, stick I had to put in front of it instead. You and I had basically the same idea, though. Oh, good. Oh, it's one of you! Ah, shit. No. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Whoa. No, get up, get up! Oh, jeez. Come on.
Behind you!
No. Come on.
Watch out!
Oh.
You're close!
So the only thing I don't like about using the running version of this attack is if you time it wrong, they can knock you right out of the air. Alright, easy peasy. Move more when you fight, keep them clumped. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm not letting them strafe me like I have been. I also gotta make sure I start timing the, that, like, ridiculous jump attack better. Because there's not only, like, the light and heavy attacks, but there's, if you combine them with the run button, it'll do different attacks as well. Same with, like, the knockback, kick attack or whatever.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Only a sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Alright. I gotta find the fire. Every pyro's dream. This isn't the way I came from, right? No, this is further up in this area. Okay. Think? Maybe not. No. Yeah, I think that's just the way I came from. Whoops. Got a little turned around during that fight. Okay. So I just gotta go to the left here. Oh, nice. That's a lot of dead bodies in this sacrifice.
But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
So yeah, that guy just literally turned into ash as I walked through him. That was cool.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. Maybe the pyre. Surt is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Surt. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. Surt is waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting.
Surt is waiting for you.
Find him.
The pyre.
Just get out of my brain and stop telling me things, you whispery voices.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it? Remember.
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
Oh, it's gonna be a maze. Oh, I'm gonna suck at this part. Alright, do I go to the right? No, wait, that's the way I came from, so... let's go to the left. Telling me I'm gonna have to remember my way back, so hopefully I can do it. It shouldn't be too difficult. In theory.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Comforting. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. That's not a maze at all. Alright. I am getting various messages on my phone. Whatever. It's fine. Can I not go? Yeah, okay, no. Nope. That went about as well as I kind of expected it to. So apparently you're not supposed to go exactly the way that you came from. You're supposed to find a different path through. Because that's the only way to get across where I had come from. Alright, let's try this again. That didn't happen. That was just a vision that she had. Come on, you're there. You're there. No. Are you kidding me? A vision of fire. Yeah, exactly. Really? I died of smoke inhalation. Groovy. I guess that's what happens when you stop to look back. Alright. Well, let's try this one last time.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Chat's yelling at me to stop looking around, and I turned around like Lot's wife. Yeah, I should have learned my lesson from the first time. You don't mess around with fire. Gotta look at all the fire. It's shiny, alright? It looks cool. Don't judge me.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Okay. This time, surely nothing bad'll happen. That's the way I came from. It's over here. Anything?
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
My arm sleeve looks cool. I just got work done on it. Can you tell? Don't call you Shirley. Nice airplane reference. Alright. Nothing there. That's... Alright, I gotta find these runes to open this...
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Alright. Follow the glowy runes. More means hotter, less colder. Yeah, like a game of hot and cold. I know it's around here somewhere, but... I also know you have to sometimes go farther away than you'd expect because you gotta line them up properly. Also gotta make sure you know what you're trying to look at. Like, I'm pretty sure these fallen trees here create part of this rune. But I think I have to get up to a higher vantage point. Oh, wait, no. Close enough. Yeah, there we go. Higher concentrations of them, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Get up here. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I already found that rune. That wasn't too bad. So now I can go through that door. And light the sacrifice. device that works on many levels. Alright. Let's hope I don't die to the fire again. Run. Come on, Senua, go quicker! Go quicker! Come on, come on, come on! Alright, we're right there, we're right there. I swear to God if you died. Oh, come on! Get out of my face. I'm trying to get out of here before I die.
Nearly over.
I can set you on fire. Ow. Oh, God.
She's ready. You're ready. End it.
There we go, there we go. Okay. Run, run, run before you die.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the ground!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
We gotta go that way, but let me just check what's over here. Anything? Another way up. Is there a reason to come up here? Presumably for a rune of some sort. Yeah, it's probably... I gotta probably come up here to get a rune after I investigate that, that door. The one thing that I don't like about ladders in this game is you can't, like, climb down them or up them quicker. Like in some other games when you're holding down the run button, it'll allow you to do that still. I'm not sure if I actually have to investigate these before I do them, like the other rune doors. But better safe than sorry since I'm already over here anyway. Presumably that'll be a burnt door at some point. Or one that I'll have to open from the other side. You stop that fire.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. unclouded by fear. I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
There we go. Find the other one in here. There we go. No? Oh, yeah, it's upside down. Is there another one that looks like that in a different area?
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Do I have to climb up somewhere in here to find this one? Because I'm not seeing anything that looks remotely like it, aside from this, which is the opposite. Look up. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything up there either.
Is the secret?
Yeah, and the runes go away. Beams on the ceiling. I'm looking at the beams. I still don't see it. Unless I'm just looking at them at the wrong direction.
Is the secret?
So whispers are saying it might be hidden? I'm not sure if there's anything I can interact with here, though. I've also learned... Shut the fuck up, trucks. I've also learned it's not always necessarily something physical. So it could be like a beam of light or something coming through somewhere. Or markings. It's not always necessarily something physical. And I'm not really seeing any beams that look like it either. Normally once you have it in semi-focus, low beams to complement high beams. Usually when you have it semi in focus, yeah, it'll like kind of snap to it as well. Trying to like walk under all of these beams to try to front of the hole to use its shadow. Still not seeing one here. Yeah, I thought it might be this on the floor, but it doesn't make the right. Huh. I might go find the other rune real quick on the ground. Reverse rune hole shadow on ground. Yeah, it's just a line though. It's not the actual shape of the hole like it should be. So I'm gonna double check actually and wait a minute. The runes haven't gone away outside. So maybe it's not actually inside. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? I had to go outside the entire time? Okay, that's cool. That's not annoying at all. I thought for sure it would be inside where all the runes were popping up, but okay. Just gotta find the last one, which is probably up where I first climbed up earlier. See? Even you think it's cheap. Okay, good. It's not just me that was being thick. Alright, the last rune's gotta be up here somewhere. Question is where? Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. That one was not too hard. It was just that second rune that was a fucking twat. Okay, I'm gonna fully mute my phone because I can still hear it vibrating whenever it goes off, even though I have it on quiet mode, so it's annoying me. Alright. Now we can get on with the sacrifice. So I need to go through the door over here. I'm pretty curious to figure out what lies beyond the door to Helheim.
Senua.
If I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
That's what I'm counting on, buddy. That's what I'm counting on.
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Run, Senua! Through the fire!
Stop, drop, and roll, Senua!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt and take his mark, and I will change you from now and forever be in your debt.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight now.
Okay, blocking those may work somewhat. Oh. Ow, jeez. Holy shit. Come on, come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. Summon whatever the hell that is. Stab you right in the butt, you dick. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, right, I have to focus. There we go. Forgetting that's what they mean.
Power, stop! Stop him! Stop him! He's getting stronger! Stop him right now!
that those glowy things mean. You slowly gain focus that you can use. Ow, ow, ow. Keep moving counterclockwise around, keeps on its weak side. Ow, ow, ow. No. Get up. Get up, 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 get up. Oh.
She might make it.
Yeah! Oh, so satisfying. So satisfying.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Nice, I just unlocked the achievement called Extinguished. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, Austin. The game, I'm loving it, but it's not exactly what I expected from what I had heard about it. I thought it was gonna be more horror, but it's more of like Viking horror action mixed with the psychological aspects of having psychosis.
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world.
I don't remember where I go to get out of here. I think through here? No? Maybe I just go forward. Oh, right, because this is the, yeah, okay. This is the area I couldn't get through before. I had to go around.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Expecting more Dark Souls with Doom 3 horror, but more elegant. Yeah, it definitely is a lot more... It's very polished, especially for such a small team of devs that worked on it. I'm really digging it. We're not supposed to go that way. It seems like... Oh, yeah, okay, I go back up here. That's right. Gotta go up here, and then down, and we'll be able to get through the door to Helheim now. So presumably there's like the one more boss battle of Hela, but I don't I don't know if there's more to it before I get to that point.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
The face is gone from earlier. The big rock face that we talked to. That was like the voice of our mother on the way in. So if...
With the mark of Valravn and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Last time is any indication of what's gonna happen, I'm gonna have to fight some guys right now? No? Okay. I'm cool with that.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born.
It's so dark, it's dark, the darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
I like it.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
God damn. Oh. That just gave me chills, man.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandoning to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
So... I hate to do this, but I'm gonna call for a real quick 5-minute break. If I go for an hour, I will be back. I'm gonna grab a cigarette, grab a drink, and we will try to finish this, because I'm pretty sure we're pretty close towards the end of the game. But I want to make sure I'm going into it ready. So, I'll be right back, guys. I can do this now. Hopefully shouldn't be too loud. And, yeah. Yeah, after that cutscene. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I could use one. Oh, man. Alright. I shall return shortly. Okay. We're back. Back to the live streaming. Good. Okay. Pretty sure that everyone's either still here or probably back, hopefully. So let's slowly make our way. I'm pretty sure this is like the end of the game here. And my god, it looks gorgeous.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Damn it! Stop!
She will die. Stop.
So yeah, using the focus thing I think stuns enemies for a little bit too.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
It's actually really cool. I didn't realize that that was a possibility. It's almost like a mixture of bullet time, but with you being able to actually run around still. No, stop. Aim towards the right person. Thank you.
She will die. Take him down. You run.
So that's what that glowy thing on that I'm wearing does. Allows me to use that, which means I can. And the more you attack people, the more it charges up. That's a mechanic that would have been nice to know earlier on in the game.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
That's not good.
She's hurt. She's injured. She will die.
Alright, that's good to know. I start off injured.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it. Watch out!
Okay, Mr. Berserker.
She will die.
Wow, you do so much damage. Oh no! No, no.
She's got to die.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up!
She's injured.
Oh.
Still do it. Do it. You're close.
Alright, so blocking is pretty much useless against this guy. Oh, oh no.
Another one is more. Be ready. He can defend himself. Keep going.
hit and run. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Finish this. End this hurt, this blood. Look behind.
Oh no, there's another one of you. Good.
Behind you. He's gone.
Oh, well, that was too close. Oh. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. That's interesting. It's like shadow versions of the wood beams that used to be there. Where do I go from here? Oh, doors. Duh. Okay.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Oh, that's not it. But it's around here somewhere. There we go. Yeah? No? Maybe? Come on.
It's just that.
There we go. Took a little bit to actually get it properly functioning. So the other one should be this way theoretically.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd.
Oh, nice. I just willed that into being. Alright, so the other rune should be up there then. Which will then allow me to get down on that side, come back through after I found the other two. there's another. One more to go. Presumably this way. Yeah, okay. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything over inside here. That's the way I gotta come back, I think. Actually... So now that door should be open. Which means I could go down there. But first, I want to see what's over here. There's nothing this way. Let's move across and see what I would be missing here.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
I just choked on water. God damn it.
Oh, Senua.
No, no, I watched this. Stop.
Your father does not hate me.
Oh.
He just fears the souls in the underworld.
Damn it.
He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Okay, cool. So I think that's all that's over this way. Now to take the long journey back. The long, slow journey back. Down we go.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Nice. Alright.
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it?
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Oh no, my sword's broken. Might be able to jump down to the rocks back outside. Yeah, I didn't even check on that. My bad. Oh, what happened? No.
They say dreams
No.
are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No. It's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
The campfire there that we were using. I guess we'll walk forward because there's not really much else we can do. I don't have my sword anymore, so that's good. Huh. Alright, real quick first. I don't think there's anything down here. You can go a decent way out. Weird looking. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here for me to find. Just a nice little beach. Alright.
There it is. You're right. It's Dylan. He's gone. You was gone. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it wasn't a trick. You. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbal, made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
If you guys see anything anywhere that I've passed by, feel free to let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go up there, but there's like this area over here too. Oh hey! Another face.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted. Like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. Yes. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was.
Where is he?
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree.
There he is. You have to
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Yeah, I figured I couldn't go in there quite yet. Assuming there's not much this way. I guess I gotta go that direction. I don't think I can jump off here either. I think I would just die if I actually were able to, but... Presumably we'll be back to open that door at some point. Alright. Multiple pathways. I think that just loops me back out to where I was. That's the tree I got to get to, though. I'm 90% sure this just loops me back out to where I was, but just to be safe. Yeah, I think there's not really much over here. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, except for
Death
this.
for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, because he plans an even more cruel, lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Guess I gotta find the next one to continue the story. Figure out what that she-wolf does. Don't tell me it's gonna be like, something out of Mr. Pickles.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Just let me finish this story real quick.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing!
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe him. Is he real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
I could have swore that was another one of those story time rune things, but I guess not. So let's continue on to the tree then. Oh, there it is. There's another one. What about this? Anything on this one? Nope. Okay. Those have to be useful for something at some point, right?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive. As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
I'll go underneath here. And is there a reason to? Just another way up. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll go in. Here we go. Let's see what awaits us. Looks like a bunch of skulls and bones. I don't know if that seems safe, but okay.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Left it for you. Take it. Take it.
sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Jesus Christ, that was a loud one.
The metal runestones. It's in front of you.
So, it's those, like I thought earlier.
You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Alright, we're gonna get ourselves a brand new god-slaying sword.
There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe. Don't go near it.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Oh boy. I'm starting to think now there was a lot more to this game than I expected there to be. Alright, we're coming up on 2 hours. Since I started the first shard, I think I'm gonna try to go through at least the first one, depending on how long it takes and how late this goes because of it. I might leave the other 2 shards of the sword till next time I stream this. But we're gonna get at least through the first shard. Hopefully all 3 if they don't take too long.
You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't.
Oh,
it's not safe. Trust us.
Oh, weird. When you get close to it, the controller starts vibrating.
Focus. Focus. It's dangerous. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're hopping between 2 different worlds that are slightly different.
It's the bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
I'm assuming I can't get through here. It's probably locked from the other side. Yeah, okay.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Alright, gotta find that rune. This is probably also...
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate.
Yeah, it's also locked.
Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She will.
Ah.
It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through before he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him. Way too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick. Your curse has claimed Dillion. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
So...
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glue. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
So presumably these sections are going to be less focused on battle and more just the puzzle-solving aspects of it, since I don't have any weapon now.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Light on the wall? Yeah. I noticed that, like, right after you said it. But yeah, that's definitely helpful, thank you.
He was kind to her. Do you remember the way God touched you?
Why isn't he here? You can't go up there.
You can't go up there.
Not in this world.
No, not in this world. You can't.
Alright, what's through here? Just this other gate, okay. What about over this way? Anything? Just a bunch of nothing. Oh, wait a minute.
We spend our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
Is that fucking Zordon from Power Rangers? There's just something weird about the whole having like an actual like fully like not even animated face, just like an actual like filmed face doing those things. It's very odd. I like it, but it's odd.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
I already listened to that one. This one's new. This one's open now, so I'm guessing that's just to allow me to get through this gate and into that area in the other world. So let's go down here. Come on. Okay.
Nobody will love her. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the thing she likes. She destroys the thing she
Yeah, because you can't get through this way. I am curious as to if there's anything over this direction in the Dark World, though. Doesn't look like it.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you, and it tortures them.
A lot of creepy whispering going on, though.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're cursed. There he is. Where are you taking him? He's up there. He's up there? How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do this. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Oh, that is really trippy. Holy crap.
Look what happens to the things you love.
That's actually really cool looking. Oh man.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
She thought she could defy him.
What a way to go, man. Being slain by a dart made of mistletoe. Alright, I think you have to go this way and look through in order to recreate the...
Maybe not. That loved it, squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone.
There's so much more whispering over here, so it's gotta be something to do with this, right? You think?
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
You are guilty.
I have to somehow fix the steps, but I don't know how I do that.
Nobody will love you again. Ever again. You can.
Last time there was shiny stuff like this, I had to be in the right spot and then look at it, like focus on it.
Who killed him, but we do. You kill the things that are most precious to you. Dillian didn't deserve this.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Dillian doesn't know.
There we go.
The curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Okay. So you have to, like, match it up to the way that it would look if it was actually complete and not broken. When it's all shiny, weird like that. This is just a matter of perspective.
Everything gets broken in the end. You've killed him with your love because he believed in you.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it.
Was it worth?
She comes riding a wolf, and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes, and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement.
She is pure, dark.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
It's a little, closer than
you
I used to.
You can't see the darkness within you. You have no time for this. Speed up. Trails to distract you. what you thought. What if these trials mean nothing? God's laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillion? Goes Dillion, and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Does it feel like to be in love?
Alright, so I'm near the up arrow rune. Supposedly.
Remember him whispering in your ear. He saw that she was strong.
Is that it? There? I mean, this seems like it, but... There we go. Just had to...
He's the reason she's alive. About wasting your time.
Move the right direction.
By minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can.
They mean nothing.
Being special. A waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing.
What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur. Weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Go up a level? Yeah, I think I need to go back down and go into the other world. Now that that's open, I can get through on this side, go through there, get to that mask by knocking that gate down, and then presumably go from there.
Everything gets broken.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Right, one more rune to go, and then maybe it's the end of this? Oh. What? I completely passed by this bridge last time. That would have been an easier way to get back into the other world when instead of going all the way back downstairs, but whatever. It's fine. Right. Now I go through here. Now, do this. Honestly, there's some pretty well-built puzzles in this game.
The curse cannot be undone.
Very unique, like, ideas. Is that it? Yeah, that's definitely it. I gotta go outside to get to it, though. this way. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh hey, another story time.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Worlds. The gods language. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language, you don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You let your succeed. Slower, quicker. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, the chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, and to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall, careful. No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Sinbel.
I came really close to falling there because I didn't realize I was actually...
Very, very careful.
I was actually controlling the tilt. I didn't realize that. So I almost fell to my death right there, but I managed to bring it back. Also, he really wants a hug, so I'm gonna go do that. I am kind of curious if I could get through that door while the world's in the other state,
she's not going to fall. She's strong.
It's come too far.
She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Sinbel.
No! No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea.
Oh, I just unlocked an achievement, literally called Different Perspectives.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say screw it, and I'm gonna try to finish up these last two before I call it for the night.
She hasn't got the energy.
I don't know if I have if I have the beating the entire game into me tonight, because I don't know how much is left after I get the sword and go through all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna at least try to make it through these other two and get the sword before I call it quits. Also, I've noticed...
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
It's a weird echo on his voice. You calling it quits? Fair enough.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy.
I've noticed the subtitles aren't super accurate. Thanks for joining in, Rooker. And,
Where are we?
hold on. What was the other name? I've forgotten. Rooker and Tyr Morkthajarta. Thanks for joining in, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up these last two.
This is wrong.
Because hopefully it won't take too long.
This place stinks.
But,
It's disgusting. It smells like...
it'll be up after the fact if you wanna figure out what happened before the next stream.
It's too much.
Thanks for joining in tonight, anyways. It's been fun, it's been real.
There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it, and then you will find him. Then you will succeed. He's so
Nanu.
just one little test to do.
Have a good night, dude.
You can almost reach him. You can almost see him.
Bye. Do I have to jump down into the... oh. Gross.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it.
Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water... she could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
Keep going. The water is foul. It's thick. Air is foul.
Oh yeah, I remember these gates. These are the ones from, Valravn. The illusion gates that change everything.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix. You have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house.
So I need to find...
It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
To find another one of those arches. There we go. another one? Huh.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Gone through this one before? Is this the first one I went through? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. So where's the other one I need to go through? There we go.
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
Okay, that wasn't too hard. I just need to go over here and look at the bridge as if it were fixed.
You fixed the bridge. Fixed it. You passed the trial, get to the house. You succeeded.
That was pretty quick. Hopefully. We'll see if it's actually that easy or not, but I don't think I've missed anything, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was just the one story time. I haven't seen any other ones.
Come to me.
Dillian?
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus. The runes. Focus the runes. Come on. They are the key. You can open them.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Go to him. Go to him.
Oh, did I? Oh. That's not good.
It's close.
What? The fuck? What? Oh no. Well, I think I done screwed up. And I messed up I don't have the story time that I wanted to look at before I did the runes. Where the hell do I go? Oh, come on. Insta-death?
It is. Go towards it. There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Two more. Two more to change. Where are they?
Oh, no, no, no. Shit, man.
Where's your soul? Defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we?
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
This is what death feels like.
This is not good. Come on, run! Faster!
What should I do? The light. Go towards it. I have to find one more.
I gotta find one more. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you jerks. There we go. There we go. Come on, run.
You've got one. Where's the door? Find the gate.
Where's the gate? Where's the gate? Where's the gate? Where's the gate?
You're lost again.
Come on. There we go. Okay.
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Alright, so I'm disappointed.
This is pointless. What if you're wrong?
I'm disappointed we missed out on that story time just because the runes ended up being unlike every other rune door where you focus on it and then find the runes in that area. It ended up transporting me into an insta-death area that was completely different.
It's just their game for you. You never know which way.
But whatever, it's fine. It's one story time that we've missed out, theoretically, on hopefully all of them. Oh, there might be more of these things than I expected. I think there's only 4, and if they're all relatively short, like the last 2 were, we should still be able to finish this up pretty easily, pretty quickly.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would Dillian do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? It can't be Dillian. He would never bring you here. Dillian would never do that. He would never risk her.
I can't tell if
He loves her.
there's another story time down there that I've passed up. I don't know. Eventually, I think I'm gonna possibly replay through this game to try to get any of the stuff I missed on my own time. But, I haven't really decided yet. I want to get through it the first time first and kind of go from there.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Can I light this? I can.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost, and have you lost him? Where are you? Turn left. Turn right. Over this way. What was that? This way. Follow this way. Nothing. Where are we?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
I hear creepy noises.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
That's the huh. Okay. I'm confused. This place is weird.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know where you are. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian, where are you? Listen for his voice.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Think it... Oh, yeah, weird. So it's almost like a modified version of the Lost Forest in Ocarina of Time. Where you gotta follow the noise because some of the areas will just lead you back to where you came from. Just gotta follow Dillion's...
It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
So like that one just lit that torch as well. So some of these will just bring you around in circles forever.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillion. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillion. That doesn't sound like Dillion. It sounds like something dangerous. Something is here.
Within the burial mound, Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
It's not Dillion.
Alright, yeah, it's definitely a creepy voice. I guess we'll figure out what it is.
Dillion wants me to face my fears. I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
A chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
no,
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
So a lot of the trials seem like it's her reliving through her past.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take everything.
They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories are ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
Body, they want your soul.
Huh.
They want your mind, and they're
How do I
going to take it.
get to
The
that
memories
one?
were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore.
It's disappearing with your memories.
I guess back down here and to the left. If I had known that, I would have started with this one over here. But, oh well. Alright, I think this should be the last trial. And then we should be able to get the sword.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
I hate those trucks so goddamn much.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
Oh!
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
That's really cool. So when you focus, it allows you to see better and like use your hearing and stuff.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath.
That's really cool.
Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
It's interesting when you're actually moving in the right direction, too.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
When you're headed in the right direction, you can also actually, it makes the controller vibrate.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Shh. Shh. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
And so
Then
she's
look for another way and tell me what you find.
To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Whatever that thing is, it is disgusting, and I don't want to know. Also, I think you're lying to me, Dillion. Just because you can't see something in the dark doesn't mean it doesn't have better night vision than you do. So, Ugh. Going around it, making as little noise as I can. I'm not even going to bother trying to go through those chains.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
It's creepy as shit. Right, there's a bunch of them out here now. Come on, Dillian. You're supposed to be looking out for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. None of that. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Oh, you're so creepy. Think I've made it through?
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Delia. Help me.
Come to me, Sam.
Just gotta wait for them to pass by. So close. Or not.
Delia. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Alright. We made it through all the trials, and it is time to go get our sword.
The warrior trials.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up the sword, and then I'm gonna call it there for tonight. My computer needs a break. It's been 3 hours of this, and I can hear the fan going pretty loudly, so hopefully it's not too distracting. Hopefully you can't hear it too badly on the stream itself. But let's get this sword and go get a snack.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials. And she saw a way out. To leave her past behind. And become a warrior. In Dillion's clan.
Go back. It's not safe.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us! You have blood on your hands!
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold it. Hold the heavy strike.
That's so cool.
Unleash the sword.
Focus is coming back.
So you can charge up my sword now. That's awesome.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
I don't know. I might actually be like really close to the end, guys. Hold on. Let me check on something real quick. I think all that's really left is taking on Hela now, actually. That's...
She's lost. She's lost. She doesn't know where she's trying to get to. Is there any escape? Is there any escape?
I think I'm basically at the end now. Oh, nice. At this point, yeah, I might as well just finish it up.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Come on, get up, get up.
Get up, quick! It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
This is so epic.
Defend yourself. Take him down. Take him down. Get him down.
All right.
Who is it? Galena. Where are you? Do you recognize her?
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
Surrender to the darkness. You're both dead. You both surrender to the voice.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
The mirror. The mirror. Focus. Avenge yourself.
No, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up.
She can still do it. She finished him.
Come on, get up. Oh my god, get up. Senua.
She's injured. She's not going to make it.
No, 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 no. Oh my god.
She's injured. She can still do it.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
She's so weak. She's so weak. They can see you're weak.
God, get up. Get up. She's not coming this far just to die.
Behind you.
Ow, come on. Come on. I just used my focus.
You can do this. Focus.
There we go. I don't like how they can change into the shadow form immediately after you had used your focus.
She's injured. I'm gonna make it. Finish this. End it now.
Oh my god. Come on. Get up. Get up. Come on. Fucking hit him. Hit this motherfucking bitch. There we go. Finally.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too could suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you've done to him, to his friends, to his father?
There we go, okay. It's a little bit better. Oh, jeez.
It's finished.
Come on.
Focus. That's the only way.
There we go. There we go. Alright. I should have called it after the
You're both dead.
the first
You
trial.
surrender to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Sinwa. Galena and
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. The voices took her and they'll take you too.
The voices have taken her. The voices will take
can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Zimbel was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
So I guess it's time for our rematch with Hela.
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good, isn't she? Oh, so clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did. I'm glad we're back. There's a door. You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
So, I'm not going to stop the stream here. I should have just taken the break and stopped it after the first trial. I didn't realize it was going to end up being all of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another quick break. And I will be back in like 5 minutes. I'm going to let my room cool off a little bit, so hopefully that'll help my computer not be as overheated. And then I'm pretty sure Hela is like right behind this door. So take a 5-minute break just to chill out in my room, grab another drink, and we'll finish this. So, boom. And I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So I'm pretty sure there's actually a decent amount left to go in this game, so I'm gonna go through this door, get to the next save point, and then next time it saves, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. And then I will finish this up next time, because I think there's still like 2 sections left. If I had known that, I would have stopped the Hellfire area. But apparently, I'm pretty sure you still need to make it through Helheim in order, like, before you even get to Hela. So I think there's still more in this than I thought there was. It's twice or 3 times I've been fooled into thinking that I was at the end.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature, a dragon.
She can feel it. No. Don't open the door. Don't go in. Don't
Turn
back.
What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
She can't make it.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Alright, yeah, so, like I said, it just saved. As much as I want to beat this tonight, I'm already almost going on 4 hours, and I feel like I should have called the stream earlier on, as it is. So, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. And like I said, next time I will finish up what's left of the game. Because I'm pretty sure there's at least an hour left. I'm hoping there's at least an hour left, because if I'm basically at the end, I'm going to be really upset with myself. But, I'm pretty sure there's like 2 more boss battles, so that should take me a while to get through the rest of this, and I don't want to try to rush through and then end up having this be like a 5-hour stream. So, yeah, that's basically where we're going to call it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you guys have a great night. Hope you're looking forward to finishing this up next time. And, yeah. I'll be back Wednesday with more Tales of the Abyss. Friday, I normally stream, but this Friday I'm actually going to be away and busy with stuff. So it's probably going to be until Monday before I can get back to finishing this up. But so far, I've really, really enjoyed this game. Really enjoyed the story. Really enjoy everything about it. I really want to keep going with it, but I have stuff I need to get done, and I've been putting it off for way too long as it is. So, unfortunately, that's where tonight's journey ends. But tomorrow, not tomorrow, I wish tomorrow, next time we stream this, probably next Monday, we will continue our descent into Helheim and finally put an end to Hela herself. So, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Especially if you want to see how this ends on Monday and being kept up to date with any future videos or streams that I do. So, on that note, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.